place, we ain't caring about your feelings, yeah. Anytime, any place, you can feel it here. Steve and Daniel out of space, so we clear the air. Any topic and it's safe, so just be prepared. Don't assume, keep it straight, we might keep it fair. Fuck the news, fuck a page, we gon' keep it real. If you tune in, then you sick for real. Fuck a Bluetooth, we took the red pill. Every image in the video, talk about it. Different views on the subject, we must talk about it. At the end of the day, we just talking, homie. Only me in the room, but it's like a party. Introducing Steve and Daniel, author, artist, all around great fucking guy.
Hello, out of placers, you beautiful bunch of emotional damage, generation straddling misfits. This is Out of Place, the podcast for anyone born between 1980 and 1989, aka the Forgotten Decade, aka Gen Y, aka the human version of Napster, unstable, misunderstood, and absolutely full of rage, nostalgia, and viruses. If you're too old to understand TikTok thirst traps, but too young to think pogs are still cool, congrats. You're exactly where you belong, right here with me, your spiritual dumpster of a guide. We cover the real stuff here: parenting, broken homes, politicians who suck no matter their color, and of course, the stuff that lets us pretend the world isn't on fire. Movies, games, pop culture, and today, Grand Theft Auto. Now, originally, I planned to do one epic GTA episode, just one. Thought I'd blow your mind in about 90 minutes. Turns out, my mind was way too blown. We ended up with nearly 9 hours of recorded chaos. So here's the deal. On Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon Music, and all the other streaming services, you're getting a clean, trim 20-minute overhaul. The meat, the flavor, the good stuff. But if you want all the ridiculousness, the GTA wish list, the city-by-city breakdowns, the voice acting, the world building, the satire, the full creative concept I poured years into, you'll need to head over to YouTube. That's where the full mega episode lives. I may have to even split that up. I don't think I can have anybody sit there for 8 to 9 hours. I'll probably more than likely split it up on YouTube. So let's get one thing straight. Rockstar is not just a game studio. It's the damn fortress in a world where studios put out garbage and dare to call it art. I'm looking at you, Bethesda, BioWare, CD Projekt Red, Ubisoft, EA, Square Enix, Konami, Gearbox, Telltale, Rocksteady, Volition, and Hello Games. You took advantage of us. You overpromised in trailers and gave us live service turds wrapped in grind loops and technical bugs. Rockstar, yeah, they fucked up. Sure, that trilogy remaster was outsourced and it looked like someone vomited polygons. But when Rockstar makes something new, the game is over for the rest of you. And it happens over and over. They build worlds, real ones, breathing, bleeding, corrupt, gorgeous, and they're always playing catch-up. They're either copycatting them or trying to make a live service game. Remember Red Dead Redemption 2? I followed an NPC for a full in-game day. Dude had a routine, a job, a wife, drank at the salon, got up, went to work. It wasn't a script, it was life. That's the level we're dealing with. So here's what I did. I spent weeks creating my own GTA dream map. You want immersion? I got you. I started with a blank map of the United States, lined it up coast to coast. I put a line from the Bay Area and straight across to the East Coast and then cut off that top. I just sliced it off. And then I plugged in every Rockstar city we seen. And then I filled the rest of the areas, the blank areas, with fictional towns that I created, inspired by real places I've lived, visited, or just obsessed over. Here's a couple of things that I added. I added Sierra Ashwood, which is a mashup of the Redwood Forest and Lake Tahoe. It would have small cabins, bonfires, shady backwoods horror vibes. I added Crimson Aspen, which is ski resorts. You got to think of ski resorts, influencer trash, and rich people drama. Think Aspen, but if Kardashians met Black Mirror. Then we got San Quivera. That's a fancy vineyard town with the cartel whispers, bootlegging legends, and poison wine. I was inspired by Napa Valley. I live close to Napa Valley. I've been to Napa Valley. That was the inspiration. Then we got Craggle Creek, which is a dusty farm town where the corn grows tall and the locals bury their secrets deeper. And actually, I made the vineyard and this farm town close to each other. Where I mapped it out, I put it right above Las Venturas, which is GTA's Las Vegas, but I put them two close together. The story I created was like these two families, they just fucking hate each other. They're rivals. They do shit to each other. I love the drama. I also have, which is right below Las Venturas, I put Deadwood Divide, which is my version of the Grand Canyon. Then to the right of that, I put this city, I came up with a city called Ironmouth. This would be in a rusty old town with the mega corporations, union fights, and corrupted cowboys in suits. So every city has a story. Oh, and I did another one I called Potomac Heights. This one is just like in between Liberty City or New York, where I placed it on the map, and GTA 6 map in Gloriana, which would be Georgia, right above Leonardo, which is Florida. So I put Potomac Heights there. That's what I think Rockstar should do, which is Washington, D.C. and Virginia. And yes, in between all that, between the West Coast and the East Coast, I decided to place Red Dead Redemption 2's maps in there too, because it's all connected. They're all in the same universe. So let's move on to what I don't want in GTA 6. Do not launch online on day one. Let the story breathe. Let the world marinate. Online is chaos. Launching it later gives players time to understand the map, explore the characters, and actually enjoy the game without getting blown up by a 13-year-old on a flying bike. Second, no futuristic crap. Keep the lasers and the flying deluxos, even though that's one of my favorite cars, away unless it's locked behind satire or a separate mode. And for those of you that don't know what a deluxo is, that's pretty much Rockstar's version of the flying DeLorean. I actually followed the tutorial online that somebody took this and walked me through how to make it look as much as the Back to the Future DeLorean as much as possible. Rockstar, even though right now the social club is closed and shut down, I actually was able to customize a license plate. So the license plate also says out of time. Anyways, GTA needs to feel like a grounded criminal empire, not Cyberpunk Florida edition. This goes the same for the vehicles. I want muscle cars, busted vans, sketchy speedboats, not hovercraft submarines with laser beams. If Rockstar brings back that high-tech toy shit, just keep them rare or create a separate fucking lobby for these people, a separate mode lobby for these people that want to use these high-tech toys. Let the streets matter again. So next, I want to talk about Rockstar versus everyone. Rockstar spent $2 billion on GTA 6. Let that sink in. That's more than Marvel movies. That's flex so huge. It made other studios delay their games just so that they don't get curb stomped by the launch. GTA 6 isn't just going to be a game. It's a reset button for the entire industry. While the rest of these clowns are selling broken betas and season passes, Rockstar is building a living, breathing America. Every city is designed with care, every NPC on the schedule, every building with unique details. This isn't hype, this is hope. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. This one's going to be a short episode. Like I said, this was supposed to be one big episode, but I kept talking. I kept reading my notes and my script and my outline. And sometimes I went off tangent. And now it's about 8 or 9 hours. I haven't finished editing it. So I had to jump on here and be like, for Out of Place, I don't want to split this up and have like a whole bunch of GTA different episodes. No, short and sweet. Like I said, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple or any of those streaming podcast services, this was just the beginning. This was sort of like part one, more like an introduction, your starter dose. But if you want the rest, if you want that big thing, if you want to hear every single detail about my dream map. You'll be able to see it visually. I'm going to show it off because I created it in Procreate using brushes of stuff that I bought in the past, including a nice mapping brush set that I got from mapeffects.com. There's going to be business breakdowns. I had a bunch of business ideas that I would like. It's going to be satirical deep dives. It's going to be world building. I'm going to have anger. There's going to be hope. There's heart. Just head to YouTube where I'm going to be splitting that episode up. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're a really big fan like me of Rockstar, GTA, and Red Dead Redemption, you're going to love what I do on YouTube. And next time on Out of Place, I'm defending us, the gamers, for those of you who are gamers, because I'm sick of people acting like we're wasting time when they're the ones binge watching garbage reality shows. I said it, fight me. But until then, stay hyped, stay grounded, stay ready, because GTA 6 is coming, and when it drops, everything changes. I love you, I appreciate you, and always remember to smile.